Pirates, we're at beautiful PNC Park. MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Philadelphia Phillies going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. All right, ready to get underway. Joey Wiemer stands in for the Phillies.
Number 21. Joey.
And we're underway here in the home opener.
That's a ball.
Crochet, a 6'6" southpaw, 26 years old, a former first-round pick in 2020. Outside, 3-1 now. Foul ball there. Three-two. Spoils a two-strike pitch, and he'll see another. On the ground to the left, and it goes just foul. Payoff pitch. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Ball.
Up the middle, dive, and he's got it. Flips it in there safely.
Batting first, the designated hitter, Kyle.
And Kyle Schwarber will come up. This one high in the air to left center. Langford should have this one. Got a good jump on it, tracks it down. Runner tags it second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only one out.
Langeliers.
Ripped, but it curls foul. Two on, one out. Swings and misses. That is strike two. That one ran inside, almost got him. There goes the runner. Fouls that off to the left, and will do it again. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. In the dirt. Blocked. Turner into scoring position on the wild pitch. And there goes the double play possibility. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Huge strikeout there. And now it's Bryce Harper to the plate. Two on, two outs. That one lifted to left. He's got it. And that's the third out. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the hill for the Phillies, Hunter Dobbins.
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one.
This one smoked. Could be trouble. Around first and hustling for second. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Batting second, the center fielder, number 11.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. Jackson Chourio will hit next.
That's inside. Ball.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two.
Base hit into the outfield. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive in the center field, so that definitely felt good.
High fly ball, right field. O'Hearn settles underneath it. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. The relay, safe. And they take the lead.
There you go. Nice little RBI there. It's a great at bat. Got the job done.
One out man at first. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Isaac Paredes. And that's a fair ball. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds it second and one gone.
Waste no time there. There's nothing cheap about the way he got that one through the infield. That was ripped. Caught out in front and didn't get under it like he would have liked, but definitely put a good swing on it.
Laser. Base hit. Rounds third. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Wagaman over to second, and that's 2. The Turnpike Series continues now. Second inning set to go. Harrison Bader stands in for the Phillies. That's to third. Paredes fires over to first. One pitch and one out.
Batting seventh, the right fielder, Ryan O'Hearn.
Way inside.
Straighten him up a little bit.
And there's a foul ball. That one hammered center field. That ball's carrying. Pulls it in on the warning track. And now for the Phillies, Eric Wagaman. This one smoked on its way out of here. A solo shot. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1. Ground ball right side. Inning over. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. And this is now a 2-1 ball game. Back here at PNC Park, we head to the bottom of the second. Wilyer Abreu getting ready to hit. That's out to center field. Bader gets under it. And there's one down.
Batting eight, not shortstop, Miguel Rojas.
On the ground, Wagaman. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. 2 down, bases empty. Andy Rodriguez now at the plate.
Rodriguez.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Base knock right field. So the 2-out knock extends the inning and sends them back to the top of the order. Popped up. Turner has a beat on it. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. The Turnpike series continues now. On to the 3rd inning. Joey Wiemer stands in for the Phillies. That one ripped but foul. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes and 1 away. That one fouled off.
Hey, partner, back in 2023, Turner homered off the same pitcher twice in the same inning. Only a few players have ever done it, and his were against his former team, the Washington Nationals.
1 down, Phillies down a run. Line drive. And there's 2 away. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Fly to left his first time. Hit on the ground to short. Rojas with the throw to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here in Pittsburgh as we go to the last of the 3rd. Jackson Chourio digs in now.
Go Rio.
In the air, right field. O'Hearn under it. 1 down.
The batter, number 2, second baseman, Bryce DeWay.
Ball outside.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
This one in the air, center field. Bader moving under it. Out number 2. Isaac Paredes, the next to hit. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Tap foul at the plate. 2 down, nobody on.
That's a ball.
That misses.
That's a ball.
And it's 2-1.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. That is the inning. Back here at PNC Park, out of the fourth, Shea Langoliers stands in for the Phillies. And a foul ball.
Well, these Phillies, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
In the air, left field. Langford under it. One up, one down.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Missing inside, ball one. Line and a base hit into right. And the tying run is on base.
Maybe a little out front of the pitch right there, but he squared it up pretty good, and he kept it inside the line. And just a really nice job on the other side by the defense to hold that to a long single.
Bader at the plate now. That's ball one.
Nope, that's in.
And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
And ball four, two aboard.
Runner, take your base.
Out towards right center field. That's a base hit. Runner around third. He'll score and they've tied it.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely. And that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
That's in. Ball.
Wagaman up to bat next. Lays off for a ball.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
2 on, 1 out. In the dirt, and that's ball 3. And that'll load the bases.
Pretty easy walk right there. Last pitch wasn't even much to think about.
For Philadelphia, the second baseman, Carlos Cortez.
Line drive, base hit. 1 runs in. He boots it. Now a second crosses the plate.
Well, this game is tied no more. Big time swing at the bat to drive in 2. Nice line drive to the pull side. Met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Wiemer swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. Ground ball left side. Paredes fires over to first. And there's 2 down. To third now, but he's able to get back in. So just 1 out of the play. Pitch misses. And it's 1-0. Gap shot should score at least 2. 1 run is in. Another comes in to score, and they're up by 4. A 2-run double.
Gets the job done as he brings home a pair. And man, I'll tell you, a line drive like that into the gap just feels so good. It's feedback that you had everything on time and in control from start to finish with your swing.
Man on second, 2 down. In the air, right center. This is mashed way back and gone. A 2-run blast. Shea Langoliers stands in for the Phillies. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. And that is that. The Phillies get 1 by way of the long ball. It's now 8-2. Bottom 4, and here's the first baseman, Tyler Soderstrom. Late swing, foul to the left.
You know, these Pirates just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
Up next for the Pirates, the left fielder, Wyatt Langford.
Swings over the top of that one.
Something I'm noticing in this one is that these hitters are aggressive early in the count. It makes you wonder if that was talked about in the hitters meeting before this game started.
And a 1-1. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. O'Hearn takes it in for the out. 2 up, 2 down. Next to hit, Wilyer Abreu. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Liner snagged at first. The Turnpike Series continues now. New inning getting started. Bryce Harper stands in for the fifth. The new pitcher in the game, Michael Soroka.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleeding and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
That's a ball. Ball.
This one driven deep center field, on its way, home run. A solo shot. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. 0-1 down. Grounds one to short. Dives, and he can't hang on. Safe at first as they can't make the play. Ryan O'Hearn comes up to hit. And first offering is fouled off. 1 on, nobody out, a run in, and we're at the top of the 5th. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
He's dealing with a great 2-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
And it finds its way through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right. But he didn't give in. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say.
And that one gets away at the plate. So on the wild pitch, 2 guys advance.
He's getting a little frustrated out there on the mound, getting hit around a little bit. Let's see if he can settle himself down.
That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Going, gone. A 3-run shot. It's their second home run of the inning. Carlos Cortez stands in for the Phillies.
Hard work.
And a foul ball. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So now back to the top of the order. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Gone. A 2-run homer. Their 3rd home run of the inning. Trey Turner now.
No, ball.
This one in the air right field. And there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Oh, that fastball drilled him.
Up next for Philadelphia.
So, man aboard, Shea Langoliers will hit next. Swing and a drive, deep right field. And that's going to bang against the wall. Lead runner holds at third, so 2 runners in scoring position and just 1 out.
Bryce Harper.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Clobber to right field, way back, gone. Another homer. Make that 4 homers in the inning. And now Bader up to the plate. Laced to right center, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
2 away. Marcelo Meyer stands in for the Phillies.
Ball.
Bader off of first with 2 away. And that one is lifted in the air. And he makes the catch. And that is that. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
Okay.
Were we on script?
Never.
All right, Singy, when you played, how much of a fashionista were you? Would you come to the ballpark dressed to the nines?
No, I wouldn't. Even on the road trips, I was, pretty average. There were some guys that would dial it up, and there'd be some outfits where you're kind of double taking and saying, where in the world are you going? But overall, I'd say I kept it low key.
They put the tag on him, and that's out number 2. So the Pirates batting order turns over. Here's C.J. Abrams now, 1 for 2.
C.J. Abrams.
Squares to bunt, but that rolls foul. Harper makes the grab, and that's the inning. So this one got